John Carter here. I want to bring some things to your attention about this new engineered coronavirus. Now, in December, China, the people of China were celebrating and doing all kinds of things, and their street was packed with people waving American flags and talking about how they liked the coming democracies that they were having and enjoying some of the freedoms that the people were demanding. The government unleashed an engineered virus, and in January, the very next month in 2020, the streets were empty. Now, their government released some information about how deadly this virus was, but at first was saying, oh, it's not that bad. People are only getting sick. But then they started releasing the numbers of people that were dying. But the Congress of the United States authorized the people can travel from China, from that infected region that had quarantined tens and eventually hundreds of cities, to bring those infected persons to the United States. Because until then, there were no cases of any kind of coronavirus here. And the Congress authorized those people to be flown into Dallas, Los Angeles, Chicago, Milwaukee, and several other cities. Now, if they were truly just trying to bring folks in who are Americans infected, they would have taken them all to one area because there was an effective quarantine in place. But think about this. The government in this country decided to take this population controlling virus that has been engineered and put it in this country as well, and then cause it to be spread by spreading around places where these people were being flown into. Does that make sense? These are the same people that you keep electing over and over and over again. They don't see themselves as elected representatives for the people anymore. They see themselves as a unique class of people that do things among and for themselves, and you don't matter until election time. It doesn't make sense. Why would you bring a disease that you know that is engineered for population control to your own country and continue to allow people who have been screened for the disease to also come into the country? We see Australia doing the same thing. We see some other places doing the same thing, all because they want to test it on their people as well for population control. Don't be so ignorant to think that this is all happen chance. It isn't. But the media will want you to believe that it is. But don't worry. Sooner or later, people in your community will start getting sick. And not just getting sick, they will die. Because the media is not accurately reporting the number of deaths that they're having from this disease. And it went from being called a situation to a pandemic. And now if you listen to the media, it's being classified properly as an epidemic. But remember, it's an epidemic that was engineered for population control, and your elected officials brought it to your backyard.